Jan, what did it do?
I told you. Hey, what do you? It's recording, Roddy. You already
Oh,
did it. Why
okay.
do you have me in it? Now I'm
Uh,
in the video. Talk.
waiting for you to go out.
You can't. It's empty space. I can see you sitting there.
Hi, my name is Ronnie Wilson. My Indian name is Red Hawk. Um, I'm new, so if I'm a little rusty, bear with me. Hi to everybody. Uh, my topic is tonight. I'm just a little upset about these audit people that like to go to city halls and stuff like that. Um, it's so much I want to say, but I'm not going to be on too long. I just don't like the way they talk and they hide behind that First and Third Amendment. They use it like a crutch, and the way they talk to law enforcement, I don't like it. I know you have bad and good cops, but to me, they think all cops are bad because they don't talk to them right, and they always tell people a camera is not a weapon. A camera is so a weapon. I'm an Indian. I should know this. They always think that everybody had to bow down to them. They nick and pick at everything. And to me, it's just another way to make money. It's a hustle. And they always throw up how much money they make. Why would you do that to put down somebody else's job? And they know who they are. I'm just calling people out. I don't like the way they keep saying they cordial and stuff. But when the cop don't agree with what they say or if something go wrong, they be telling him to go F his mother. Who would say something like that? And they always talk. That's why I know it's about money because they always talk about, uh, I make more money than you. I pay your salary. Even though you pay somebody's salary, you make them feel like they're nothing. Like like because you keep saying y'all the bosses. Well, I'll tell you a little something. The word boss is a bad word, and people know what most bosses like to do. They like to fire people. They like to belittle people. And that's what y'all do. And even though y'all act like nobody has no rights, and they always do that, and I don't like it when they go to city halls and stuff like that, or if they can't get in a building, they lose their mind. Those things, I know they're not a law, but Native Americans had the real Constitution. They borrowed bits and pieces from Indians, and I'm not patriotic to the flag. I respect people that fought in the army and stuff like that, but I'm not patriotic because that flag killed a lot of Indians in the 1800s and a lot of slaves. So why y'all so loyal to this flag? It's not a flag anyway. It's a banner. And I'll tell you what those stars represent. Those stars represent stolen states. Everywhere Europeans went and fought an Indian and conquered the land, he makes it out of a state and he add that to the flag. And I don't know why people don't know that. And I have a flag. I put it on my shirt upside down, and people say it's disrespect. But my uncle fought in World War II, and he told me it's not disrespect. That means it's a SOS call. If nobody never served in the military, they wouldn't know that. And I have a lot of things I want to say, but I'm gonna cut it short. Then I just don't like the way they talk, and they pretend to be cordial and stuff like that. To me is all a fake. I'm not saying all of them like that. Some of them probably do care about the First, Third, Fourth, Fifth Amendment, but a lot of them don't. It's just they just in it to make money and stuff like that. Because if you the word boss, that's saying you are overseer, like a slave on a plantation. He would have to say yes, boss, yes, boss. He would have to say that because he had a choice. But y'all run that word into the ground, and you see martial art pictures. They always say, "Boss, you want me to get him?" That word shouldn't even be used because when I've had jobs and stuff, I never call my boss boss. I call him employee. When you call my boss, That's like saying he's overseer. That means he's over everybody. So y'all, the way y'all talk to people, like everybody don't is beneath y'all. I think y'all want to be the law, and then y'all always say I don't answer questions, but you want everybody to answer you. I think it's common courtesy and stuff like that. And that must mean y'all must have got something to hide or something like that. And I just don't like certain things that they do. Even Poster Seven, all of them do the same thing when they go and they only read the part that says recording and stuff like that. But why won't you read the whole thing to the people? They just went to the read what they read, so they feel they justify. I don't like that the way they talk to people and look down on people and stuff like that. To me, I know you got bad cops and good cops. I have a lot of law enforcement in my family. My family that was cops was good. When they say, I heard, I'm not being mean or much. I heard Order in America tell the fire department, y'all the real heroes. That's like saying they ain't had no good cops. My one of my cousins got killed in the line of duty, so I took that to heart when he said that. He got killed for saving somebody's life. He jumped right in front of the person. He got shot in the neck and he died. He wasn't a hero, so you can't say all cops are the same. It's like they don't like telling people don't talk to the cops. Well, how the cop gonna find out if something is wrong? Now I guarantee you, they got children. If somebody beat up one of their daughters or attacked them, then they would want to talk to the cops. Unless they believe in street justice, like some people do, they take the law into their own hand. Well, everything in America, I know you can't do nothing about it. Everything in America is illegal, and they even have a slave on the back of the $2 bill, so they try to tell you who run this country. Another thing, my channel is called Cry of the Native. I'm gonna be talking about Indians tomorrow. This subject is making me really get pissed off, and I just don't like it. And why would you tell a person to f go f your mother? I would never say that to nobody. So when they be saying they have respect for people, no, they don't. I watch a lot of those YouTube, those ordered people. They do a lot of things, but they know they can get away with a lot of things. And laws was made up by men and stuff like that. If you don't believe me, the Six Nations upstate New York, they had the Constitution. They borrowed bits and pieces from the Indian. Like a person told me at a Caribbean parade, I was just going downtown one day. The Jamaican guy said to me, "What have your people done to contribute to this country?" I said, "Contribute. We contribute our lives. A lot of my ancestors got killed, so you wouldn't even be here." And the lady asked me, "Why do so many Indians get killed to make room for immigrants?" And I guarantee you, I might be a little wrong, but I guarantee you, if something bad happened in our country, I guarantee you none of the country would take us in their country, but they can come here and we take them in and I'm just so upset. I'm trying to get my stuff out, but I get up so upset. Like I seen people let these people come in the country and say, "Welcome to America," and they actually when Europe when the immigration tell people to go back to their country or something like that, um, how could you make somebody a citizen when the people that took the land was immigrant? So a lot of these things are fake, and I respect people. Like I said before, I respect people that fought in the military and stuff like that. But I'm not patriotic because I know what the flag is about. The flag is also gang colors. So if you ever seen the movie Gangs of New York, well, I already knew that. Irish went to war. They wore red and white T-shirts, just like the Bloods wear their bandanas is red and white. The Crips is blue and white. The English, they was the original Crips. And the word Crips come from cemeteries. Like you go to cemeteries, um, you see houses, they call them crypts. That's where the word crypts comes from. Blood came from the Irish when they fought. They wanted to see blood and stuff like that. So those gangs was here before these other people now is imitating that something that already was here first. So, it's a lot of things I want to talk about, but getting back to the audit people, um, when they go in these post office, I watch them. Sometimes they just stand there, they waiting for a reaction, and sometimes the person will give it to them. Some of them interact with the person, and they keep saying it's not harassment. It is harassment when you stand there and start things. And when like I said before, when they say a camera is not a camera is not a weapon. Yes, it is a weapon. This is like somebody putting a bullet in you, because a camera can ruin your life and stuff like that. And I even heard him say, I got all these million combined views on YouTube. That's like you threaten somebody. Like, if somebody ever said that to me, I said, I don't care what that going to do to me. If you tell people how many views you got and tell people I have a good job, and stuff like that. It's like you look down on people like y'all gods, like y'all had to be right about everything. I do not like that. I'm not saying nobody got a right to make money, but I watch those articles. They throw it up in your face, and they turn around and say, "Oh, I don't like to try to sue people." And that the first time something's gonna go right their way, I'm gonna sue, and they know why a lot of time they have these checkpoints in security, and like in government buildings, city hall, 'cause people come in there, they can have a gun, and I've seen people when I lived in Jersey, because I'll be 64 this year. I've been around for a while. I've seen people come in court buildings and start shooting. That's why they have to, for the purpose. They try to make everything not look like it's not justified, but that's why those checkpoints are there. I understand that, and they it's like every time they come to a police station, I watch them a lot. The cop was in the back of the office. They said, "Why is he out of uniform? He could have been getting off from work." Well, they gotta always answer to y'all for everything. If I was a cop and some of y'all came in the precinct, I said, "Well, I need permission from you, because you can say I pay everybody side. I need permission from you to wipe my ass or something like that." That's why I'm saying they pick at every little thing they can find to make officers look bad. Like no cops is good. And I look at the way I know a lot of them hate cops and stuff like that. But if it wasn't like, if it was no cops, you wouldn't even be able to walk out the house, because not all, you have bad and good in every thing. You have good citizen and bad citizen. Some of them probably is for the First and Third Amendment, but a lot of them is not. It's just a hustle. They just in that to make money and stuff like that. I said, what charity do y'all have? They always talk about, I make more money than you. Why would you say that to somebody? That's belittling a person, and stuff like that. And sometimes everybody got freedom of speech. It's like they the only one that got rights. Like I always hear them say, "You disturbing my peace." How they disturbing your peace? You come into where they at. And sometimes a person, you don't know what kind of day a cop had, the way the cop act like that. He could have had somebody in his family die or something. There's a lot of things, and right away when he don't act the way you want him to act, first you'll be nice and y'all be saying, "Oh, suck this." That's not being cordial. They contradict themselves, and I notice every last one of them do that. They always go in the post office, buy one stamp. What is the one stamp for? When I go in the post, I buy a whole book, and they do that to make it look like they got business there. But like some of them is legit, but some of them is troublemakers too. And eventually they're gonna keep on. I even talked to a law enforcement. He said after a while they're gonna change the law again. When y'all ain't gonna be able to go in buildings and harass people on their job. Y'all gonna have to find another way to make money. Cause to me, it's just a hustle. A lot of people think that's why they in there. If they wasn't, they ain't in it for free. Because you tell, then when they get mad, when they tell people wear pounds of makeup. When you on Kelvin, you have to wear makeup, and a lot of reporters are good, legit reporters. Some of them might not tell the truth, but a lot of them don't tell the truth either. It's like they think they God over everybody. Nobody ain't gonna be no God over me. The only one gonna be a God over me is the one in the sky. That's the Creator and stuff like that. Oh, I get so pissed off when I see the way they act. Some of them do have legit reason, and but all of them do the same thing. I don't watch about 30 of these audit guys. They always ask for a records request, whatever that paper they ask for. I don't see nothing they do with it. They just ask for things so they make like they got access to the building. Then they say, I'm a taxpayer. I pay your salary. So if they go to like 20 different states, your tax dollar go to pay people's salary in all those other 20 states. I don't think so. Because if they did, you wouldn't have a check and stuff like that. I come from a reservation. My mother came from a reservation. We speak our native language, so anybody would know. We would know and stuff like that. I just don't like the way they talk. They'd be nice for a while, but if the officers say the wrong thing or they don't like what he's saying, they'll cuss him out. I mean, they do some. Even though you got freedom of speech, I'm not taking up nobody. I would never talk to a police officer like that because that same cop might have to be the one saving your behind one day. And they don't care how they talk to people because they hide behind they hide behind those First Amendments all the time. And another one I don't like, tyrant. You don't know if the cop is a tyrant or not. Y'all should come up with some new words because that's old. I speak to cops out here in Connecticut. They say when people say that to them, it don't bother them, and they make fun of the cops. Wait, you don't know what he could do. I heard him say, "Oh, you fat? Who you gonna catch? You don't know. You sometimes a person can be fat and they can outrun a skinny person. So they just like to say a thing because they know they get away with a lot of stuff. And I've seen things. Even if a person touch you, to me that's not assault. Assault is you hit somebody and break bones. That's assault. Them little things they be talking about and stuff like that. That's not assault. Because I have a fifth degree black belt in Taekwondo. If I hit you, that's assault and stuff like that. And I just don't like things like that. And the name of my channel is Cry of the Native. My name is Ryan Wilson, and my Indian name is Red Hawk. And if you look up your birth certificate, it's like a stock bond. It is a stock. Your birth certificate looks like a stock, so you can go on the internet and see how much you worth, but you can't get nothing about it. Do nothing about it. You can't get no money, nothing like that. Like I said before, if something broke out bad in this country, I guarantee you, no country wouldn't take us in like we take people in. And they must don't know about that with the flag. I mean, yeah, people fought and died for this country. So is Indians. You don't have nobody say nothing about Indians. If it wasn't for Indians, we wouldn't have won the war when the Indians when they attacked Pearl Harbor and stuff like that. They didn't have those Native American code talkers. Everybody be speaking Japanese and German because those are two countries that wanted to take this country over. The Germans was behind the attack, but a lot of people don't know that because Germany and Japan is real tight. They allies. That's why if you see karate pictures, you see the Japanese always have that little Hitler mustache, but they loyal to they the one pushed them up to attack Pearl Harbor. I know some people don't think, but that's what they did. Getting back to Native Americans, since I've been here in Connecticut, I can't get no help from. I go back to the immigrant because they come in, people open their arms up to them. Me, I can't get a lawyer. For the instant, I had to stop and shop when the guard put his hand on his gun. But if that was somebody else, they take care of them. An Indian is the most looked down person in this country, and everybody come here, and they get things that I can't even get and stuff like that. So I know what I'm talking about, and it's a shame why people do that. They always say we for everybody. And I don't think a lot of them is for people. They just in it for the money because they always say I make a lot of money. I make more than you do. Why would you say something that sounds so kindergarten? Saying something like that to another person. And even if I pay some my salary, I wouldn't just say it's like saying you my slave. I'm your boss. And that word boss, you can look up. It's a bad word. And if anybody had bosses, most bosses are nasty and they like to fire people for no reason sometimes. And that's how they talk. 'Cause they think they're in charge of everybody. They think they're above everybody. They think they're the law. They look down on people like you beneath them, like you ain't nothing but dirt. And something like that. Everybody have rights. Even an animal got rights and stuff like that. So my next time I come on, I'm gonna get real deep about Indians and other stuff I like to talk about. It's a little late. I was sleeping. So, Jan,
Yes.
what's my email? I tell people to go to my email if they want to leave them, comment.
No, they can leave a comment on there.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember your email. You should have that out here with you.
All right. So I'm getting ready to sign off. And my
Is
in
it
my
Red? I know what it is. Red Hawk, REDHAWK at. Oh, sorry. Red Hawk, REDHAWK 1958 at gmail.com.
all right. So
Tell them because they know.
I'm signing off now, and in my native language, Danada Wado. That means take care and have a blessed day. Whole name.